Hey everyone, welcome back. And today we are talking about La Haine or La Haine. It's a French. It's French. La Haine or oui Le Haine. I don't know. It's French. I hope that's not racist. Like, pretty sure there's like I'm pretty sure there's like one French guy who has like a very cliche and racist like Mexican like accent. Like, let's just call that even now. We're good. We're good. France, Mexico, good. World Peace 2023. Okay, so about this movie. So the movie, like, it means hate, right? That's what the movie means in English, hate. And it's a movie that came out in 1995. Yeah, 1995. Let's just say 1995, around there. And it's a black and white French film that is about a Jew, black dude, and sorry, I think Saeed is his name. I think he might be Iranian. I'm not sure, but it's about three friends, all from different races, and they all live in the sort of like ghetto and the in the projects and stuff like that. And it's like it's about like two hotheads, like the Jewish dude and like Saeed, like they're just like hotheads. They keep doing stupid shit, right? They keep like getting themselves in trouble. And then there's the black dude who actually has a business, right? Like, he's a boxer, and he has a gym. And again, the movie takes place the night after a racially charged riot, right? And the Jewish guy, the hot headed guy, he fucking like is still like amped up and ready to ready to go again and all that. And he did some pretty epic shit the night before, and he has a gun. He got a gun out of all of that. And so basically, the movie is a day in the life of these guys as they kind of go through various misadventures and hang out with different groups. And all of it while they're waiting for news about the state of one of their friends who was also part of the riot the night before. And so, yeah, that's sort of like the thing that's hanging over the movie and stuff like that. And gosh, I understand that I'm going to be in the minority of this, and I'm pretty sure this is a me thing and not a movie thing, because like, let me just get this out of the way. It's a very well made movie. It's a very propulsive film. I think the dialogue and the acting is fantastic. It's incredibly well directed. It's a great movie. Don't get me wrong. This is a fantastic film. Don't yeah, I don't want to like come off saying like blah, like, no. This is a well made movie. I could totally recognize that. Is everything all my criticisms are just me. All right, like, it's just me, right? Like, not the movie, it's me. But like for me, it's hard when I'm watching a movie about like a historical thing, right? Like, if a movie doesn't give me like enough context around of the sort of over like underlying like historical context that I need to really truly appreciate it. I don't, I don't have it. I'm an American, dude. Like, I'm more ignorant than I'm, like, our country is like the most ignorant of all the first world. Okay, so that already gives me a disadvantage. But like, I don't have a context for what was going on in France at the time. I understand there was some sort of race riots that were going on there and stuff, and this movie definitely depicts that. The thing is, though, is that like this is a movie that is trying to say something about police brutality and race. um and I think it does actually, at the end of it, does I think it does a pretty good job of making strong statements in those regards. The thing is, the thing is that like every like group that these friends run into, they all suck. They're all like, some of them are racist, some of them are violent and stuff, and because of that, it just sort of dilutes the impact that the movie is trying to leave you with. And the thing is, like, I agree with this movie's politics. Like, I ain't picking up what this movie puts down. It's just that, like, it doesn't do a good enough job for me to either like cement this in something that is very specific, that'll allow me to understand the sort of more nuances. It doesn't give me that, and it also doesn't give me like anything extra awful about the cops. It just seems like they're any other kind of like bad. And then, sure, okay, that's the point, right? That is the point, sure. But like you gotta have the cops go at something, do something extra fucked up and extra shitty than like anybody else. And I mean, yeah, sure, they do, right? Okay, but it just feels like I don't know, like actually, you know what? Okay, spoilers. Spoilers for a minute here. Like actually, now that I think about it, yeah, the movie does like do a good job of, I mean, I said spoilers, right? So like yeah, the Vincent Cassell character, he gets shot at the end. Like it's what was I gonna say? Yeah, like towards the like right before the end, right? Like the cops are like we see all those Nazis, and then later we see that they're cops, they're police officers, and one of them shoots them. And yeah, so I guess it does do a good job. So I don't know, honestly, I bet on me. I guess it just kind of comes down to like this, right? Is that I feel like I'm missing something here. I'm missing a greater context, and maybe what I need to do, and maybe this could be it. This could be. I'm not saying this is it. Maybe what I need to do is just kind of educate myself on what was going on to go into it. This movie is not asking that of me, but I think, like I said, it's a well-made movie. It's just like I don't have the context. I don't know what's going on. Um, let's see. What else did I want to mention about this? Like, uh, yeah, I think that's it. God, I feel like I had something else to say. I feel like I'm gonna upload this, and then like as soon as I upload it, I'd be like, "Oh shit, that's what I was gonna try. That's what I was trying to say." But like, no, yeah, man. Like, okay, yeah, okay, I remember now. The thing is, another thing too, right? Is that like this is a very '90s movie, and I think for a lot of people, that might mean a lot of different things. But what I mean is this is sort of like in the vein of like a Run Lola Run or a Train Spotting. All these movies that are super inventive with the camera, and by the way, British movies, right? Like all three of them, or I guess French, one of them too, but Europe, Britain, all that area. Like I don't know, I never understood the UK Europe thing. Again, I'm a dumbass American, all right, but like, but yeah, like it's a very very '90s movie, and it feels like a very '90s movie, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but like it does it. I can't say that it's aged poorly because it hasn't, but it just does. It definitely has those '90s vibes. And the thing is about the '90s is that like it's like everything gets diluted, right? Like the first time that I mean, because I grew up in the '90s, like that was cool, that was hip, right? And then like that just kind of informed my taste after a while, but like it was such a big part of my life that it's just like I'm kind of burnt out on this, especially because it's like kind of like hip now to bring all that shit back, and it's like I'm kind of over it, but whatever, dude. Like, again, I recognize this is a great movie. All the complaints about him are again kind of like just me. That's sort of the running theme of these last two reviews, right? But overall, personally, I guess if I have to sum all it up into like a succinct summation of my feelings, I think this is a movie that I don't understand, but I can appreciate for being well made, and that hopefully that some of the context that I, because it does come with like all the context you need on the disc. It's just that, like I watched it on a Tuesday, and I was like, well, I just finished watching a movie. I have like 45 minutes before I got to go to bed. I don't have like 3 hours to watch all the extras on the Criterion thing to figure out what the fuck's going on, But I will do that. I will do that. And I will review this movie again someday. I promise you guys that. Because now that I've said it, like, this is my second time watching it. First time I watched it, I didn't like it as much. Second time, it worked a little more. Maybe if I just like inform myself a little bit, I'll know what's going on. But we'll see sometime in the future. For now, it's still like another 3 out of 5 for me. 2 3 out of 5s in a row. I am working on a sort of bigger project, not as big as like my Southland Tales review, like a bigger I effing love cinema thing, but that's gonna be coming up maybe sometime early next week. So that's gonna be it for today for this episode, this entry of I effing love cinema. So thank you guys for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you've seen this movie before. Let me know. Hit like the comments up. Tell me what you think. We'll have a discussion there and stuff. Until then, take care. Peace.